How do I personally like to teach educational leadership at master's level? By Alberto Luis August. In teaching educational leadership, I think about leadership, yielding quality education. Injecting theories, making reference to research studies, sharing experiences, facilitating engaging learning, creating hands-on experiences, and ensure for rich discussion in the master's degree classroom. I like to think about applying leadership theories. There's so many leadership theories existing. Transformational leadership, instructional leadership, servant leadership, situational leadership, democratic leadership, transactional leadership, and so many more. Which one of these styles, which one of these leadership practices do we adhere to? Do we practice? Which one dominates? And how can we facilitate a variety of these leadership theories in different situations? Applying leadership theories. We need to make reference to research. Current research by education researchers, Bush, Hallinger, Fontaine, Finster, Egan, Katzenmeier, and Mullers. Look into the research. What are the data collected? What are the findings? The discussion of those findings, the conclusions and the recommendations made about those findings, and how can we do further research in that particular area, in that society, in the region, whether it's internationally, locally, or regionally. Sharing experiences. I like to share my personal experiences and integrate those of the participants. In my 29 years of teaching experience, talking about principal leadership. What makes a quality principal? What makes a quality leader in the school or in the education field? Being a national coordinator for teaching practicum and traveling the countries and different countries to see what is out there. I'm the founder of a particular school called La Isla Cariñosa Academy, sharing what it was like to be an educational leader and founding own school based on research and principles of education, being the Dean of the School of Education in Belize, and currently in the role of the Director of Undergraduate Studies with the School of Education. Sharing experiences and allowing this experience to be integrated with the content at the master's degree level so that the listeners, so that the participants can find relatedness of one's personal experiences in their own experiences. Making sessions engaging. At the master's degree level, we shouldn't simply think in isolation. It shouldn't be just a person is an island concept. It should be about collaboration, group work, teamwork, working together because we hold all one main interest, the development of our educational system and creating quality education for the children we serve. Guide to tackle a specific area, whether it's early childhood, primary, secondary, tertiary level, whichever area, whether it's going to be curriculum, classroom management, professional development, teacher training. Guide to tackle a specific area. Make your sessions interactive, exciting, sharing information from a national society, from a region, from an international arena, exchanging ideas. What is working? What is not working? What is the next idea that you have as an educational leader to improve the education system in your community, in the society? Using technology, especially in these days and times, to reach our students, the participants, whether it's via Kahoot, PowerPoint, polls, Teams, WebEx, Google Meet. being very familiar with these platforms and being able to maneuver these platforms to reach our participants, because they too will need to do it to reach their students and the persons that they are leading. Making sessions hands-on, enabling practical experiences in the physical classroom or in the cyber classroom. Use manipulatives. Even though we're at the tertiary level, yes, we can still use manipulatives in the classroom. Having participants manipulate real data set for them to understand the gist of what it is to conduct research at the master's degree level. Using worksheets as a tool to read and to provide their opinions and their feedback. Use scenarios to identify knowledge and skills to solve problems in our society. Scenarios are a great way for us to think on how to resolve what would I do in this particular situation, and enabling active participants in the master's degree program in each module, in each session. Discussion. Engaging in rich, fulfilling discussion. Discuss the interests of students. Discuss current issues in our society, in our educational system, in the educational arena, educational leadership arena. Challenge these ideas. Embrace these ideas. Think of new ideas. Current events, we want to talk, we want to be current in the field of education. Hence, we need to encourage discussion on reading what is happening currently in our system and how to drive our educational system for maximum performance. Applying real life. We must apply real life. It cannot simply be about theories. Must integrate those theories into real life circumstances. What theories can we apply to these real life situations to be able to see, to be able to view and develop ideas and best practices in the educational leadership arena? I always think the quality of schools or education is absolutely determined by the quality of educational leadership. And our children deserve nothing less than quality education from our educational system. Thank you.